Hey, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show y'all how to black out a Dodge emblem. I'm going to make that black to match the truck. Instead of buying a black one, I'm going to show you how to paint it black. First, I got to put some tape around the edge so I don't scratch the paint, and then I will sand it and etch prime it, and then I'll paint it black. Okay, I got my tape around it where I won't hit the paint because I don't want to mess the paint up. I don't want to have to paint the tailgate. So I got some 320 grit and a piece of red Scotch-Brite. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand that chrome with the 320 grit and really scratch it up really good so the edge primer will stick. And then after I scratch it with 320, I will take the red Scotch-Brite and I will go in between and get all the black edges that's black in the middle. And then after I'm done with that, it will be ready to etch and or wrap up and then etch it and paint it black. Now when you're sanding this chrome, sometimes it's harder than others. So I ended up switching to 150 grit instead of the 320 because that chrome was the 320 didn't want to scuff it. So I switched to a little coarser piece of sandpaper, which is 150. And you got to be careful when you're doing this because you've got to pay attention and make sure you get in all of the edges, because if you don't, the edge primer won't stick to it. I mean, you've got to get up in every little crevice in this thing to make sure it gets sanded good. Because if you don't, 2 months down the road or a week down the road, you go to wash it, blows paint off of it because it wasn't sanded good. That's the whole thing about painting emblems, cars, whatever, is it's got to be prepped right. So make sure you sand all in your edges really good with that 150. The black ain't so bad because you can Scotch-Brite that etch will stick to it. But the chrome, you've got to Scotch-Brite it good with 150. Alrighty, I got all the chrome 150 down. Got it all sanded real good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the red Scotch-Brite. I'm going to get in the black real good around in the edges and make sure I Scotch-Brite that black real good because it needs to be scuffed good also. And as soon as I get this done, be ready to wrap it and shoot some etch on it and paint it black. Alright, got it wrapped up. I'm going to shoot a little etch primer on here, and then I'll be able to let it dry, shoot some black, make her pretty. Alright, let that dry, shoot her black. Alright, that etch primer is about tacked up enough. Shoot some black on it. And after I get done with shooting the black, I'll shoot a little clear on it. Make her pretty. black on that, or put some clear on that, and we call it good. Alrighty, I'm going to shoot some black on it, make her shiny, and then let that dry. We'll unwrap it, call it good. We're done. Bingo. All right, let that clear dry. Take the tape paper off of it, and you're done. That's what you end up with. A blacked out emblem. Matches the truck. That's how I do it. Thanks. See you next time.